We're talking off the air about this event too. It's a really cool thing. The Zinnia and Monarch Festival and Bees too, because we're the ZBs. This is going on in Zion tomorrow and Sunday. Sunday's when they let the Monarchs go and they fly to Mexico and they have the relations. I wonder if they pick a mate and they stay.
You seem stuck on that. Are butterflies monogamous? Is that the question?
That's what I want to know.
The girl butterflies can have sex with the other girl butterflies and people think it's cool.
But
if the boy butterflies do it, everybody's like, I don't know about that. So there's a double standard.
There is a double standard. I want to know.
The boy butterflies are showing their nipples. The girl butterflies aren't.
Got to keep them covered. They give me those stupid little pasties.
Free the butterfly nipple.
All the nipples.
I'm with you.
All right, August 17th and 18th. It's going on at the Zion Park District. Enjoy a vibrant weekend, family friendly. There's going to be a 5K to kick things off, a bubble bash, fun contest, a ton of food trucks, unique vendors. I will be out broadcasting from 2 until 4 tomorrow. You are not going to want to miss out on this exciting free community event. Get all the details at zinniaandmonarchfestival.com.
Yeah, we're drinking in the morning all the way through Friday night. Heading toward the weekend, getting good and tight. Running around the building with our beer bong by our side. Playing a little beer pong, cause our sponsors Miller Lite. Drinking all day ain't wrong, till the 501 is gone. It's just another happy hour that lasts the whole day long. And take off all your clothes. Time likes to disrobe. If you don't like to touch too much, better find another show. Drinking in the morning. Psycho Stick starts it off. John Perry's the caboose. Somewhere in the middle, that's where the train gets loose. It's a one-way ticket to midnight. Can't find a better way. When you're drinking in the morning, it ain't just another day. We'll be drinking all day long till the 501 is gone. It's just another happy hour that lasts the whole day long. Taking off all your clothes. Time likes to disrobe. If you don't like to touch too much, better find another show. Yeah, drinking in the morning. Drinking in the morning. Drinking in the morning all day long. Yeah, drinking in the morning. We're drinking in the morning. We're drinking in the morning all day long.
Yeah, early edition of Happy Hour today. We're drinking early on the Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Lee, it's 8:21. Rob is here from Blarney Allen. He's busy doing paparazzi stuff. I got to ask, will you just go around the room and this might be the most guests have we had this many guests?
This is more than a band brings in.
Right.
I'm here for it, though.
Well, all interesting people, though. Start left and go right.
Start with the lady whose pants I want.
From Tom's left.
Yes. You want to get into her pants. See, that's okay. But if I said I want to get a Hoopie's pants, they'll be like, oh.
That's not fair.
Is
That's
it a one piece? Is it? I want that so bad. Her outfit.
We're talking about Carolyn's outfit.
I look like I match my McDonald's coffee.
I love it.
Do we call that a jumper?
I don't think it's pants. Like she looks like she's wearing like
it's a jumpsuit.
It's a jumpsuit.
It's really cute.
Just we're skydiving after this.
We're doing fashion now on the Will Rock Morning Show. We're gonna get in. I really want to get not her pants, her jumpsuit.
Her jumpsuit.
Perfect for radio.
All right, so that's
starting on Tom's left. We have Teeny Weeny, Carolyn Guarini, and also known as CG and the Tiny Pixie.
How many nicknames does she have?
I have a lot. Dark Helmet, Little General. Yeah, that's a lot.
Teeny Weeny. And she does the show.
Hobie in the Afternoon Experiment. It's the morning show for people who get up really late.
Is there a morning show on? What station is it you're on in Key West?
99.5.
He had to think about it. He looked at her.
And Sun 103.1.
Well, she does everything.
Yeah.
She says that stuff.
She's the producer, so she's
This
the boss
is like
lady.
us if you soaked us in alcohol in a jar for a while, is what this is. If we were pickled. But this is basically the same thing as we do, but it's in the afternoon. It's Key West, so it's actually crazier. I have a question. Anyway, all right, we get the door stopped. We're gonna close the door. We got airbrushing going on in the hallway in a minute. When you, I have no idea what I was going to say.
Say anything. That's what we do.
So this is like a Florida, not even Florida, a Key West version of us.
Yeah.
And this is where the crazy comes from. So when you do, like we do Sunshine State Update. Well, last time I was in Miami for my birthday, I went there. And even on the Miami Morning News, the Chat Fest, they had like a segment, Florida or not. I'm like, even they know.
Oh, of course.
It's the crazy state.
Well, first off, you got to understand Key West. If you talk to anybody who's from the Keys, and if you say, do you live in Florida? They'll say, no, I live in the Keys or I live in Key West.
Okay.
We don't associate with the mainland.
I wouldn't want to. They're crazy in Florida. But actually, they're crazier in Key West. So when you, on your show, we do the Sunshine State, who do you make fun of? Is it like the Ohio People News or whatever?
Luckily, I mean,
you just local people.
For all the years I've been doing this, it used to be the weirdest stories came out of Wisconsin. Now it's easily Florida. Florida has more food fights than any place. More people arrested for assaulting people with food than anywhere else.
Well, we had an alligator. We had an alligator this morning. Juvenile.
A juvenile
alligator, not a full grown, used so that somebody could shotgun like an iced tea or like a
twisted tea.
Use the alligator tooth.
They used a small alligator to shotgun a twisted tea, and that was from Florida.
Of course, yeah.
So I like my alligators drunk too. So.
I mean, we don't isolate it to just the United States. We talk about idiots from all over the world.
Yeah. Well, so do we.
Makes everybody feel better about their own state of mental health.
We are idiots from all over the world.
So on the Hobie show, it's a skit called Dullard of the Day, and it's making fun of really stupid people from all over the world, the dumbest things that people did, and then we let people vote on who was the dumbest.
That's very weird because starting Monday we have a new bit called the Dullard of the Day.
It's
something I just
came up with. Yeah,
it's something I just invented. Hopefully, will back me up on this. Well, there's nothing new in radio.
No.
If you're stealing something, it's already been stolen.
Yeah,
right.
So
Oscar Wilde and all.
Yeah. Wheel of Meat. Anyway, coming up, and then so Hobie's there. What time are you guys on? You're like
2 to 7.
2 to 7. So I stream. I'll listen to you guys. Your stream is a little inconsistent, kind of like ours. Sometimes people go to our stream and it's just commercials over and over again. I'm like, just go buy the crap.
Yeah. Then they text me, and I'm like, I know how to press this button.
I have a hard time with all the stuff here. So those guys are on. I listen to those guys, and then I do listen out of Fort Myers, and I'll listen to. For some reason, I listen to all the Florida stations. I listen to Stan and Haney. You know those guys? You heard of those guys? They're out of
I've heard of them, yeah.
They're retiring after 30 years. And I'm like, where do you go
if you were retiring?
If you're in Florida and you're retiring and you're doing an afternoon show, you're never going to quit, right?
Most people do. I've only ever seen 2 people retire in radio voluntarily.
Right. You're either fired or you die in the chair.
Yeah. Especially in Florida, which is God's waiting room.
Right. Literally, my goal is to die in the chair. So, and that's success because you didn't get fired from the chair. So,
and then all the people you hate have to fill out all that you're dead paperwork. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Pages of it. Yeah.
You're a kind human being that you're concerned about those that have to do the clerical on your death.
No, I actually want them to do that as revenge.
Oh, more.
Yeah.
Get involved in as many things at work as you can, so there's more paperwork.
Yeah.
And he had a 401k. There was $6 in it, but we got to do the paperwork. And then there's
6.
Rob. And what do you do? What is your thing?
On the radio show, you mean?
No, just in general.
Oh, in life?
Yeah.
Still trying to figure that out.
I drink light beer from Miller.
All right.
As much as I possibly can.
We have the same career path.
Yes.
That's so weird.
Nice plug.
Yeah. All right. So Rob is at Blarney Island. Tonight is Key West Fest, Fantasy Fest, which is the second Florida thing where you ship everybody from Key West up here.
Correct.
But you add extra people and a little bit of, shall we say,
je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. That's literally what I was going to say, but it wasn't dirty enough.
Right.
You bring some of the smut from Key West. And,
well, yes.
But not it's legal.
It's tasteful.
I wouldn't say that. Yeah.
Not a word.
Well, it depends on, everyone's got different tastes. So
it depends on what you get. The things I have done have been tasteful.
Okay.
My body paint.
little more like titillation.
Titillation.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
the
there
word.
you
There's
go.
our word. Joe Carter came up with it
Joe
because he's
Carter.
the guy who paints the titillations.
World famous body painter.
He'll be painting many titillations tonight at
That
Blarney
he will.
Island.
That he
Yeah.
will.
All right. And then there's Leah. And what
Hi.
do you do?
We're still trying to figure that one
All
out.
right. There you go. She says the
I
weather.
do the weather more
8
than
times an
anyone
hour.
needs.
Yeah. Good thing we can't get it on our phone. You are irreplaceable. And then we have John, I guess, has cleaned the floor I'm sleeping on. I'm going to stay in Key West this winter.
Swifford and ready.
It's Swifford even. Wow. That is
Something.
apparently I'm
That's
sleeping.
service.
Apparently I'm
Yeah.
sleeping on linoleum when I'm in, which is good. You want the cool linoleum after a night of drinking. All right. And then we have
Magic Frank.
now I've been out to the Magic Frank was there.
He comes for Key West Fest.
For Key West Fest.
Yep.
And I saw him and people stand there and he does magic and you stand there, you're like
Mouth agape.
like right next to him and you're like, what? How did you
Yep.
do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
He is truly a magician.
Yeah.
Like that saying when people do things that are incredible, you're like, wow, that guy's a magician. But Frank really is.
He's an
And-
actual.
It's
and
actual
he keeps
magic.
and he keeps it funny, which is great.
Yeah.
So you can actually have your cocktail, sit at the magic bar. There's no alcohol served at the magic bar, only magic, but you can sit there with your drink. And Frank will absolutely blow your mind with his card tricks and stories. And
I can't get
100
magic
out
at
of
the,
100
I can't
people
get magic
love
at
it.
the alcohol bar either, so it's a fair.
That's true.
It's a fair
That's true.
swap.
Only his dad did
Go
that.
tonight, ask the regular bartenders to do some magic for you.
Yeah, yeah.
And see, but don't go there and get a drink. So he's performing pretty much just throughout the weekend.
Yep, he's performing
Wandering the
tonight,
island.
all day tomorrow night, and all
Sunday?
day Sunday.
All
So,
right. All right. And then
of
Joe.
course, world famous body painter Joseph
Carter.
Mabrosif.
A man
Joe
who wears
Carter.
sunglasses
There we go,
inside in the morning. You're a rock
So is
star, Joe.
Frank.
These guys are rock stars.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
More so.
They
than
go
us.
around the world and do their thing, and this is how they. Yeah.
We really need to up our game.
Anyway, it is 8. It's 8:30 now. We're gonna play the beer song, and then it's officially happy hour,
Yep.
and we'll have the happy hour news. Okay, that's what's going on. Blarney Island is here. It's Fantasy Fest. We'll see you there tonight for Rocking the Chain with Miller Lite. I told you. Well, because if you took me and you put me in a jar full of vodka for a while, and then
Or in his case, Captain.
Captain.
Yeah, he's pretty well stewed in Captain.
And I legitimately am envious of his show is like ours. It's stupid, but it's in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
that's what it is.
But it's in the afternoon.
yeah.
That's what the
Yeah.
people want.
Well,
Well,
in-
the afternoon is morning in Key West. You have to understand.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there's only two kinds of people
So he
in Key
still
West.
rolls out of bed. And
Yeah,
goes to
well,
work.
exactly. Roll out of
crack
bed. and
yeah, at the
turn
crack
on the
of
mic.
2, we turn on the mic.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. All right. So let me know when they're hiring. What company is it?
We work for a lot of them. Clear Channel. I'm on
different stations or whatever.
Yeah, a bunch of Clear Channel stations and something called Florida Keys Broadcasting.
We're on one station for now, and then maybe later less.
It's just a pain in the ass that you don't make a lot of extra money for. So.
No. I that word comes up. I'm like, I like being here. I'm good because then you can focus on here. I can talk about the glorious flooring store that I look at every morning in an empty mall.
And the mall walkers and the morning mall walkers.
So at 10, you guys will love this. At 10, the door flies open and groups of elderly people begin stampeding in. Next year, I hope to go to Spain for the running of the bulls, but I want to do practice here with the running of the elderly, where you wear the all white and you wear the red neckerchief and you run in front of them. And then when they get real close, you just jump up on a wall and hold on as the elderly go by. Some of them hit you in the head with their horns. I don't know why we have elderly with horns here. I have to look into that, but so you guys will see it at 10. It's
ahead of their time.
Yeah. So we're the same show. It's just he gets to.
We did the running of the bums last year. On a place called the White Street Pier.
Yeah,
I almost got arrested.
I was going to say
apparently they don't give you permits for that. So
well, and I don't know that you're allowed to say the running of the bums or whatever. Look
Why?
at the well,
residentially challenged.
There,
Residentially challenged.
Thank
This is
you.
PC.
Thank you.
That's why she's the producer.
I was going to say you have a handler, which is
without
good.
her, there's no me. Man.
My handler's over here going, why? Why can't we say that? Screw them. They're bums. Yeah. I hope they have to sleep in their own poop. Their life is their own path. It ain't my problem. See how nice she is and she corrected everything? You're a misogynist, too. Don't get me started.
Oh, don't let me fool you. I'm very bossy and I'm very unnice at times.
Oh, God, yeah.
You should move to Florida and she will come here and I will get straightened out.
Okay.
She's bossy.
You just
kind of let me train wreck over here my whole life. It's your fault.
Sorry, it's one of those that you can't look away from.
Yeah, right. Thank you. I'm glad
I'm up for a temporary producer change.
There you
if
go.
You want to come to Key West.
Sunny, warm.
Hey, my trade is Chicago and Wisconsin. No,
Yeah.
thank you. I love it up
do
here.
it.
I love visiting up here, but I'd freeze like a popsicle.
No, you'd love
visit
it.
is all you.
You'd love it in January. Boy, talking about nipples. It's 8:35.
Light rain showers today, high of 86, 77 with rain possible tomorrow. Same goes for Sunday. It's 74 in McHenry, 73 in Zion. And how this man was caught red-handed cheating. That story's on the way.
John
for you
gave
next.
everybody a beer but me.
You. I noticed that as I was looking
Well, I was
down
waiting
at
to
mine.
see if it happened or
It's
not.
fine.
So.
I mean, take a hint, Tom.
You know me. Where's my beer, John?
That story
Swiffer you.
is on the way for you after the 95 WIIL Rock and 95 second update, which is brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Local 118. Want higher pay and better benefits? Go to ualocal118.com. Residents of Crystal Lake, this house in Crystal Lake at least, have been advised to undergo treatment after being exposed to a rabbit bat found in their house. The bat tested positive for rabies, prompting the McHenry County Department of Health to recommend PEP for those exposed. Health officials emphasize the importance of avoiding direct contact with bats and taking steps to bat-proof homes.
What do you mean? I can't come in. I will come in. What are you laughing at these? What?
I just how do we end up with bats?
Bats in our belfry. Leah just found out the other day how they test for rabies, these animals, and it broke her heart. I'm like, yeah, they get it and they got to cut its head open. Yeah,
and look at its brain.
Yeah, the bad part is when humans get rabies and they test them the same way. That's the good news, bad news. Good news is we didn't find rabies. Bad news is I'm talking to a severed head.
I just don't understand. How can you test the humans for the rabies and not the bats? And I'm calling PETA. WIIL Rock Sports, that is brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service. Chimney leaking, call Pratt's today for a free estimate. Probably how the bats got in your house. Milwaukee Brewers rallied for a 6-4 victory over the LA Dodgers. Cleveland coming to AmFam Field tonight. Cubs were off. They host the Toronto Blue Jays this weekend. The White Sox off as well. They will be in Houston to play the Astros. And in the NFL, the Bears, they host the Bengals tomorrow, and the Packers play Denver in preseason action Sunday night. And finally, this moron in Germany, he got arrested for leaving his kid in a hot car. Kid's okay, which is why I could do this story. But what he was doing,
Crack the window
while the kid was in the car,
Yeah.
he went to go see his prostitute.
Mhm.
So
Well, hopefully it didn't take long.
yeah, well, cops got the kid to the hospital and then called his mom, naturally, who is
A
or
prostitute.
was
Oh,
the guy's fiance.
was.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go with was.
So they're getting unfianced?
I think so.
See, that one makes sense to me. I was looking for an explanation on mine, and I'm like, I didn't even get to do any whoring.
You got dumped.
I didn't get to throw the kid in the car with the windows up while I was whoring. I could have been I don't even know what I did.
You just got unfianced.
I just got unfianced and I didn't
This
do any
makes
whoring.
sense.
Yeah, this makes more sense to me.
You should have went and saw a
I
prostitute.
should have went whoring. If you're a whore, I got one coming. All right.
You're due.
I just gotta let me borrow Cooper so I can throw him in the car with the windows up on a hot day first.
Please just leave the window
You
cracked.
will wait here. I will be with the prostitute. Do not tell Ava where I'm at. So during the break, people in the studio just drinking beer and talking about coitus with mall walkers. That's honestly, there should be bleachers in here because it's
the show off the mic
it's
is
actually an interesting program.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, we are so censored on the radio.
I
I can't even say the I'm not going to. Maybe one more
Oh,
beer.
Okay.
You got the dump button?
All right. We had to hit
Dump
the
button Friday.
We had to hit the dump button on ourselves this week
Which
already.
I'll do
so
it again.
yeah.
I'll say the same thing again.
I'll say the same thing too. Don't threaten me with a good
Okay.
time. All right. Oh, I thought you were going to do it now. You want to drink your beer first so you can blame that?
Yeah.
All right. Blarney Island tonight, Fantasy Fest going on. We're rocking the chain with Miller Lite. Hobie was just telling me the band tonight is, I didn't know the band was imported. Everything's imported from Key West.
Actually,
This
Sushi
weekend.
Roll is from here.
Yeah, they
but
travel all over
but
the
we
they-
country.
bring them to
Yeah.
Key West.
They go there.
for New Year's Eve week. They are amazing.
It's a reciprocal thing. I didn't know we were helping Key West like they help us. They help out Blarney Island, Key West, the Midwest. We import
Right.
you people. But
That's the nicest thing anybody said to me in a long time.
but we export this band Sushi Roll, and
Yeah.
he said they do originals too, and
Yeah,
stuff. It's
some-
covers
some
and originals.
amazing stuff too. I mean, the whole every party song that you remember that you like, they play.
Yeah. And what are their originals like? Are they?
They're rock. They're
yeah.
power pop.
All
like
right,
rock.
all right,
It's
all right.
good.
Sushi Roll tonight at Blarney
Yeah, they
Island.
travel all over the country. They do the light walls and the video streaming while they're playing and all that
They
kind
were
of
at the
stuff.
Illinois State Fair last night.
Yes, they were.
And you can see them tonight at Blarney Island.
That's true.
Is there a cover tonight?
Never. There is
No
never a
cover.
cover.
If you
Never.
have a boat, just go there.
Yep. Otherwise, otherwise you hop on the shuttle. One
Shuttle.
of the 2 45-passenger shuttles that operate all day and night, back and forth.
Back and forth. And that's from the Port of Blarney, Grass Lake Road, west of 59. What's the thing that you tell people about Port of Blarney if they're going tonight? What do you tell them? Let's see if Rob knows. He owns the whole island.
What do you mean?
Leave the
What-
kids
There's
at home.
Well, obviously, the kids aren't going
Yeah,
to.
no
Fans,
kids
don't
after
bring the
dark.
kids.
No kids
The-
after dark.
the sun's down.
No,
They
kids
throw-
at all tomorrow.
They throw the kids in the water. Yeah. Sorry, it's only chest deep. Except for little Timmy, who wasn't very tall. No, but what is it? See, you don't know.
No.
You don't know.
Fill me in.
Friday night, Port of Blarney. Leah?
The tacos.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Have
that's
the
where we're
tacos.
going.
The
Have you had the
yeah.
tacos on
Oh,
Friday
yeah,
night
they
at
are
Port of
awesome.
Blarney?
Yeah.
Who does that? Who do you have doing? Do you know who came up with that?
Rafa. our
Really?
chef. Yeah.
So good.
Go for the
Yeah.
tacos.
He's-
Stay for the pasties tonight, Blarney
you know,
Island.
The traditional Mexican street tacos. He's
Yeah.
like unbelievable at
Come
it.
for the tacos, stay for the titties.
You can't say that. You can't say that. I had to hit the dump button. You can't say that.
I know. I did that on purpose.
Oh,
See,
she
we
did
have to
warn
be
you. She did
censored.
say. She
I
did say.
literally
All
did
right.
that on purpose. I did say I was about to do
It was
it.
a lot cleaner than I thought it would be. We were
Yeah.
talking about tacos, and at least you went north instead of south with your commentary. Blarney Island tonight. Come for the tacos. Stay for the Leah's looking for a new gig. SinusandSnoringMD.com. Dr. Swardlin and his team can fix that. Sinus problems, nasal problems, snoring, sleep apnea. Allergies is the big thing. Fall, they're ramping up again. You don't want to sniffle and sneeze and have a hard time breathing in the runny eyes and all that BS. Go to SinusandSnoringMD.com and find out what they do for you. They do sublingual drops, which desensitizes you to what you're actually allergic to. How do they figure that out? They have an in-office test, little tiny thing on your arm. And they get the results there in 15 minutes and get you on the path to breathing better. The place to regain your quality of life, and that is their mission statement, is SinusandSnoringMD.com. It is time for your 95 Will Rock Full Throttle Rock. I've had half a beer. It's full throttle rock and ride.
It's my full throttle.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Brought to you by House of Harley Davidson on Layton and Greenfield.
What the hell?
Call now for details on free pickup and delivery while your bike is in service. Got a bunch of rides this weekend. You can find them all on the ride report page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. Ours is on Saturday, a little bit later start, which I appreciate because I'll be hanging out at Blarney Island Friday night. Saturday morning, tomorrow morning, leaving Jesse Oaks about 10:30 for the ride. That's the unofficial ride up the House of Harley Davidson, where our ride begins at noon. All bikes welcome. You don't have to sign up. Just show up and ride. Kickstands up at noon. We're going to ride with the Hog chapter. They always do a great ride for us. If you go on the ride, you can win that gift card to House of Harley Davidson. And then we're headed to our after party at Famous Freddy's in Fox Lake with Paps. We got Dog Star tickets, Judas Priest tickets. Come on out and join us for the ride. Kickstands up at noon tomorrow. House of Harley Davidson on Layton in Greenfield. Ride report thanks to those guys. Remember, ask them about free pickup and delivery while your bike is in service at House of Harley Davidson. I am so grateful that we have a later start on the ride tomorrow. I've arranged my transportation for tonight. You're driving to the 501.
Okay.
Or we can ride in the back of the van on folding chairs.
No, we're good.
All right.
We're good. I'll
and
get
then
you.
Wayne from the 501 at Offsides.
Yes.
To Blarney, to Port of Blarney. We get on the shuttle out to Blarney Island.
Yep.
Fantasy Fest. And then what? And then I wake up and I wonder, Wayne's driving me home afterwards. So I've arranged transportation.
You wake up and you're magically in your driveway.
I wake up and I'm magically, yes, I sleep from the Port of Blarney on the way home.
Oh, I know.
Wayne tells the story of it. It's driving Miss Drunk Daisy is what it is. So join us tonight at Blarney Island, the Key West of the Midwest Fantasy Fest going on this weekend. Coming up, our canvases, our canvi.
That's what I was.
Human canvi.
It's funny you say that. I was laying in bed last night and I was going to write a message.
Hold on a second. This is a little thing where I just stop talking and I just listen to what she's saying because we're about to spiral to crazy land. You were laying in bed last night.
I'm going to disappoint you with this one. I was laying in bed last night and I was thinking of how do you pluralize canvas? Canvi.
Did you take your phone and use that thing called Google?
I didn't. No,
I was wondering.
I just let the edible kick in and I just let my mind wander. I was like, is it Canva?
I think it had already kicked in if you're wondering about the conjugation of canvas.
At 10 o'clock at night.
Right, 10 o'clock at night. Odd night. Is your Pornhub broken? Leah's like, oh yeah, Canva. Oh yeah.
Everyone has their own thing.
Joe's the body painter. Joe, if there's more than one person, more than one canvas as an artist, what is it? Canvases or Canvi? He's like, look at him. He's like, bro.
He's wearing 4 chains and gold glasses. You look like Elton John.
He's the straight Elton John.
Yes.
Joe Carter is Elton John, rode hard, put away wet. We're not going to get an answer from him.
By a lady.
Rode hard.
It's officially canvases. It's officially canvases.
Joe is not a Liberace fan.
That's why we have Carol in here. It's canvases. We have a ruling. Our canvases are here. Now Leah will be able to get sleep at night.
Oh man, I lost so much.
Someone needs to teach her how to pleasure herself.
Wow.
That's Hailstorm on Will Rock. Tom and Leah Will Rock Morning Show. We're working out a live broadcast from Key West. Every year I want to go down there, and I never have the opportunity. I don't know anybody. John Neal's he's DJing tonight at Blarney. Come up to the mic, John. He posts these pictures of where he DJs in Key West. The one is Dante's, right? I know
Correct.
that.
Yes.
That's the one with the pool.
Yes.
And he DJs to a swimming pool of people. And I just found out now that they play beer pong in the pool. I just thought it was
for hours at a time, and the participants very rarely
get out.
I don't see them going to the restroom as much as I would.
John's complaining. He's like, well, I don't get to get in the pool. We're like, you could, but then it's like the pool is body temperature for some reason.
But you know what? I mean, I know the people that take care of the pool. They do a great job. I don't mean to trash Dante's pool or anything like that.
Yes,
Amen.
yeah.
Right.
People pee in the pool. Everybody in the pool knows that. Yeah. Dante's looks like the place. I want to go there and live at Dante. There's two people I was saying this out there in the room, in the world that I'm jealous of, and they're both in the room. And it's John when he's DJing at Dante's, and you see it in December or January, like, you son of a, stop posting pictures.
I do it for you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring you with me.
Right. And then there's Hobie who does his remotes, and I'm like, they're at some festival.
What about his partner?
Fun.
What about the lady in the room? Like, are you chopped liver?
No, but she's got.
Listen, you wouldn't see any of that if it wasn't for me.
That's why I'm not.
Amen, girlfriend.
That's why I'm not jealous of you.
Oh
Leah.
yeah, because you know what I have to deal with. I get that.
Listen to my words. I'm saying I'm jealous of these two. I'm not jealous of her because she's got your job. She's got to wrangle this.
Yeah, sure.
You know?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I know.
I thought you were jealous of Joe Carter.
Yeah.
Joe Carter, I'm jealous of Joe Carter because, well,
Yeah.
He's got the job. Joe Carter at Blarney Island tonight doing body painting. He's got the job where the first thing he is all right, take your shirt off. That's the first line
It really is,
of his gig. All right.
But it's not like, it's not, because a lot of people I feel go into it and they might be a little uncomfortable or a little hesitant.
The body painting?
And it's not
No,
like he is. Well, first of all, he's a professional. He's seen them all. What's another pair? Seriously.
Yeah, it's like a gynecologist.
Yeah,
some
right.
you want to
And
see
that's
and some you don't.
It's like a gynecologist. They paint more than I thought they did, apparently. Okay. All right. Carolyn, what have you had
And the
painted?
thing
What
about
have you got?
boobs, to be fair, the thing about boobs, once you've seen one pair of boobs,
Yeah.
you have to see them all.
You have, it's not that you have. It's not
Because
that
they're all different.
let's ask Joe, is the thrill gone of do boobs? Are you desensitized? Do you have sublingual breast drops?
Yeah, okay, there it is.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
it is. So he just makes you feel really comfortable is the point I want to get across.
Even though he's secretly judging you,
That
going,
is a really good point. Though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm jealous of these two because John's in the pool or by the pool doing the wiki, but I can't do his job. I would be
you
horrible.
can't wiki. No.
If it was 1986, I'm killing it. But Homie, I think I could do because it's just dumbassery.
Right.
I'll
Just show up.
Yeah.
That's right. We do
And he's
now.
like me, freely admits it. I don't. This is just what do you do for a living? I make fart jokes. Anybody? I was talking about this last night. If people don't show up to work, there are people where it's a problem. You know, you have to. Oh, we got to replace this person. Something bad. If I don't show up, people will be like, oh, I guess we'll make our own fart jokes.
Good thing we got that gun.
Good. Yeah.
Or flashback fart jokes. But
Yeah, we do a lot of rewind fart jokes. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go. All right. It's but we're working on doing a broadcast from Dante's that clean the pool regularly, and John pointed that out that it is the cleanest, most sanitary pool in America. It's 83% chlorine and 17% urine. I'm saying that John's not. If you get fired, I'll Swiffer my floor. You can come live with me.
He doesn't have a house.
I'm currently homeless.
Residentially challenged.
I'm going to
be sensitive, Tom.
I'm going to be in the first ever Will Rock running of the
You
bums.
damn bum.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
no,
But
we're not allowed to do that anymore. They were real clear with
you
me.
got
on that.
So that was that your
Is that your one rule?
Is it your one? Yeah. Do you have rules on your? Our only rule I've been given is we're not allowed to insert anything in our butts on the air.
We can do it
I
off
can
the
do
air.
it and report back, but I can't do it on the air.
Specifically a weed suppository. Our boss came in and was like, yeah, please don't put that
Well,
in
there's
your
nothing
butt
else
on
I've
the
ever
air.
wanted to put in my butt. So there's
So
that.
That's
We
you, not
haven't
me.
yet, but thanks for the idea.
Did you just say you wanted a bunch of things in your butt?
I didn't.
You said that's you, not
When
me.
you come down, we're gonna
Leah
have a
has
contest.
a laundry list of things. We're gonna have a put things in your butt
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah, like
Can you do that
pens.
on your show?
Yes, We could totally do that on my
What
show.
is your? If you don't have that rule, what rule do you have? You been given a rule?
No running of the bombs.
Other than that, you can't do
That
running
was
of
the
the bombs
police,
again.
to be
that was the
honest with you.
police.
Do you have any? I'm getting more jealous of him. Do you have any work rules?
Not really.
You can put things in your butt.
If we want to, yeah.
Well,
Usually we just find other people to do
Yeah.
that
Put things
for
in-
us.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
It makes
We
more
get
sense.
other
And let me
people
tell you,
to
in
do
Key
that.
West, there's a
a
lot,
lot of people
butt
that'll do that. I bet.
Yeah.
It's a mecca, if you will.
All the
certain
wheels have
times of
come
the
off.
year. So-
Banana Day is always fun.
Banana Day. All
Oh,
right.
that
all right.
sounds mushy.
Yeah.
After a while,
My
it is.
co-host who sits here and judges the logistics of this. I don't know. That's a little mushy. I'm gonna need something a little more firm.
How
All
about
right.
a zucchini or something?
We're moving on. It's
Oh,
9:02.
man. Light rain showers today, 86
I'm
for a
gonna need
high.
that job soon.
77 with rain possible for tomorrow. Same goes for Sunday. It's 77 in Round Lake
Did
Beach.
you just cancel the
77
news?
in Lake Forest.
Are you canceling the news or the kicker?
I'm canceling the kicker so
All
we
right.
could get our Canfi in. It is time for the
Kansas
95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. I still don't like the way it sounds.
So you don't have any rules?
No
That-
rules.
that you haven't been. Management hasn't given you a rule. We have the one rule. Well, we have one rule: is we're not allowed to put anything in our butts
Right.
in the studio.
I can
And
see
I'm
that.
not allowed to say the show sucks because
Oh.
it's the best show on
We
radio.
do
I'm
say
very
that.
happy. Yeah.
You guys think your show sucks
We
too?
say
Oh,
at the
God, yeah,
beginning
we
of every
profess it.
show, let's try to do the worst radio show in America today.
All
And
right.
Challenge
Game on,
accepted.
you and me.
Challenge accepted.
Mhm.
Game on. You and
I
me.
We're gonna
raise
do
you.
this.
But you say that, and then she's like, "It's pretty good. It's not that bad." She's positive.
No, it sucks. No, it totally sucks.
See,
Yeah.
she's honest with him at least. You're over here going, "I don't know. That's pretty good."
We usually ask for forgiveness before permission with our
Uh,
dental
I
manager.
did that yesterday or 2 days ago, and
Half of the fun is just scaring the living crap out of our GM.
Right.
We do that
Yeah,
all the time. I
agreed.
hide
That
under
is
his
fun.
desk, and you know,
Ours doesn't listen. I don't know that he knows my name.
keep it that way.
Oh, they know mine. They know
Yes,
mine.
they do.
Hobie, did you just fill in the blank?
Mhm.
Doesn't sound like me. Oh, I heard it.
I work for a bunch of repressed assholes, don't I?
no, our boss was listening the other day and he goes, please no more gluing your balls to your butt.
The
That was-
song.
You
I
did
need
that?
to point out
And then
the song.
And then he literally made this motion and said, get out of my office. That way that
Now
happened.
listen, you heard him say that. I didn't hear him say that. I think he liked the song.
I got my balls to my butt.
It's groovy.
What did I do? I
Best
can't
song
take
ever.
a
Anyway, so there's that song.
I heard it.
Well, I'm not playing it. I was just letting
All right,
people
we're
know
just going to move on. WIIL Rock Sports, that is brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Death, destruction. We don't need to talk about all of that. Milwaukee Brewers rallied for a 6-4
You
victory
think
over the
White
LA
Sox-
Dodgers.
You think the White Sox season isn't death and destruction?
True.
They lowered season ticket
Touche.
prices to where they'll now pay you $20 if
To
you take
go.
season ticket. But you also have to pitch 2 innings.
I'm in. Cleveland comes to AmFam Field tonight. The Cubs were off and host the Toronto Blue Jays. What time's that game, guys?
120.
120. These guys are going. In the White Sox, they were off yesterday as well. They'll be in Houston to play the Astros. In the NFL, the Packers play Denver in preseason action Sunday night. Before that, Bears host the Bengals tomorrow.
Our canvases are here.
Yes.
Thank you, Carolyn. And we're going to get Joe Carter to do some painting. We'll get them in here and see what their vision is.
It's so hot. It's hot in here, right?
I thought you meant them. And I'm like,
No.
are we
Oh,
looking at the
she's wearing
same
a
group?
sweatshirt.
No, they're good looking people and they're going to be topless in here soon. Don't give me stink eye.
Don't say that.
I was joking. They know that. They're coming in to get their breasts painted on a radio show. You think they don't have a sense of humor?
Let's
Valid
hope so.
point.
Get those
Speaking
ugly
of that-
bastards in here and let's get them painted on Will Rock. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station, Tom and Leo Will Rock Morning Show, happy hour. Joe Carter is here. He's painting bodies tonight at Blarney Island for Fantasy Fest.
I'm kind of jealous right now.
You can jump in if you want.
We'll see if he has time afterwards.
I told Leo if the canvases didn't show up, you'd have to paint her.
Well, that's what happened last year. I got blown off, and
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? This time I'm going to book more than I need. And
we have a lot of canvases.
We do.
Yeah. All right. Let's meet the canvases, and then they can talk to now. Joe Carter, world famous in the world of body painters. He's the guy. So you guys are. When it happens, I want you to go home and take some shellac or something and spray paint it and try and keep it till Christmas so you can show the family. Okay. So
the family.
Are we all? Are you getting painted, sir?
No.
Just the no.
He's the driver.
No, I'm strictly livery. All right. So let's come up to the mic one at a time, and we'll talk to Joe, and we'll see.
No, you go first because you've done this before. You're back.
You're
the
pro.
Back. 5 years later.
She was discussing her nipples with us off the air.
Get closer, hon.
So what is your name and where you're from?
My name is Candy, and I'm from Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin.
Candy, is it common spelling or stripper spelling?
Common with a Y, not an I.
All right. and a C, not a K.
Yeah, yes.
And you're from Pleasant Prairie. And you've been painted before?
Yes, back in your guys' old studio in 2019.
That was Joe then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys are familiar. And what did you get painted on you then, Candy?
The American flag.
Okay. All right. Do you get a lot of patriotic ones, Joe?
I do. Yeah.
People come out tonight, they can talk to you and kind of tell you what they're interested in, and that's what you do.
Absolutely. Plus, I have a whole wall of flash pictures, paintings I've done in the past from different events over the years, and they can see all sorts of samples.
If you don't have any ideas, you can get inspiration
The
there.
3 times I have done it, I have come to Joe and I've just been like, I am your canvas.
Have at it. Do you like that when people give you carte blanche?
Absolutely. I get a lot of that too. They just say, "Oh, just go ahead and paint something."
Everyone that does that tonight, do our logo and my face on them. Just a giant my face.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, this is not Halloween yet, but we'll try.
Right. Thanks, Joe. Candy, do you have a vision for tonight, or is it green light and Joe?
I think it's green light and go.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
Joe.
whatever you want to do to try to make us, because we're all together.
Now, what are you? When Leah put the call out for this, you thought, oh, there's something I'll do again. What is your plans for that? Are you going to show it off today?
I would love to, but right after this, I actually have to go to work.
Where do you work? What do you do?
I deliver and cater.
Yeah, that'll be great. Just show up.
You could not wear a t-shirt. That's perfect.
Just show up and start setting up and being like, hey, everybody, how's it going?
The store don't open until 11, so I might pop in there without a shirt and then come back in with a shirt on.
For a while. Right, sure. All right, there's Candy.
You bump the tips, that's for sure.
There you go. Yeah, right. You're gonna heck the whole thing probably. You'd show up like that. Heck with the tip. Absolutely. All right, there's Candy with a non-stripper spelling. So she's like, whatever Joe have at it. Who's next? Come on. What's your name? Where are you from?
Lacey, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Lacey. Are there any people without stripper names?
Is it Lacey with an I?
Stripper
EY.
Stripper EY. That's stripper spelling. No, an I. It would be no, an I. An I would be.
No eyes.
Yeah. Okay. So Lacey,
No
non-stripper
hearts.
spelling. What do you have? Have you done this before? Have you been painted before?
First time.
All right. You're gonna have to take your shirt off.
I know.
And that's Friday, Tom. And then you get pasties. And then do you have a vision or an idea what you would like Joe to paint on you?
Don't matter to me.
No, it doesn't matter.
Just here for a good time.
Yep,
Just
pretty much.
show me the paint. All right.
Yes.
All right, Joe, there's 2. Lacey, non-stripper spelling from Kenosha. Who's next?
I'm Peyton. I'm from Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Peyton is the more expensive of the strippers. If you go somewhere,
Yeah, this is going to cost you.
You can have a Candy or a Lacey that's, not a lot. But if her name is Peyton, this is one that they tell you, but my real name is Tanya. But that's not their real name. When a stripper tells you their real name, they're telling you their fake real name. So then there's a real name is third level stuff, and you don't get there. I would like to point out that none of our guests, hold on, are any of you strippers? None of our guests today are strippers. I'm just joking around. Peyton is not a stripper. What do you do, Peyton?
I'm a full-time college student.
See, the comedy answer would have been, I stripped, Tom.
Thought about it.
And I said, really? And you're like, yeah.
You'll pay off your college.
You're either putting your way through college or you got a family to raise. So Peyton is a college student. And what do you have an idea for what you want to get painted on you today?
Not really, honestly. Kind of just here to be here, man.
All right. All right.
love
And what are you going to do with the painting? Are you going to take it out and trot it around a little? Or are you
I
going to
mean,
cover
I'm
it up?
free for the day.
So maybe go mall walking or
Yeah,
whatever.
maybe.
All right. Painting is another whatever you want to do, Joe. And finally, number 4.
I'm Melissa, and I'm from Kenosha.
Melissa with the normal name.
Yeah, I'm the normal one.
Wow.
Ruining the whole bit.
Well, actually, not really. If you say it backwards, it's asylum for crazy people.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
She's a character. What do you see getting painted on you by world famous body painter Joe Carter?
Whatever he wants to do.
Doesn't matter. They're all like whatever.
That's easy.
We're gonna
I
call
love it.
this is the whatever girls. So
Yeah.
all right.
We're easy going.
And what are you gonna do with it? Did you work today or do you gotta
I
go?
am off today.
All right. All right. So what are you gonna do? You gonna take it out to the bar and see if you can get free
I
drinks or what? Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. All right.
Sky's the limit. I'm
The
off all
point-
day.
if
I
you're
have no
gonna-
kids. Right on.
If you're gonna get body painted, just enjoy it a little
Yeah,
bit. Right.
it's nice
All right.
outside.
All right. It's a beautiful day to
Yes,
walk
it
around
is.
here.
You
So
get your boobs painted.
all of a sudden, all these cars parking by entrance G at the mills, and we don't know why. A lot of elderly to walk today. So Joe's going to take you out there. We'll take a before picture here of everybody. Joe will take you out there, paste you up, get you painted. We'll come back in, take a picture, and then you guys can go and thrill humanity with your new artwork. Thank you for being canvases today.
Thank you guys for showing up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Leah will keep her shirt on for once, which is nice. It's 9:17.
I don't know.
Leah may keep her shirt on for once.
I might.
All right.
I don't know the weather
I
because
know,
I'm away
no.
from my
Oh.
computer.
Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to the Rand Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. Blarney Island tonight. You want to get painted? Joe Carter, world famous body painter. You've been around the world doing this, right? You've been everywhere.
I have been all over the country for sure. Not necessarily all over the world, but all over the country for sure. I toured with Ozzy for 10 years on the Ozfest tour. So that's one of my feathers in my
You've
body.
seen some things.
I've seen a lot of things.
Imagine.
He's painting people tonight at Blarney Island. Is there a charge tonight?
As far as to get
painted, yeah.
Yeah, there is. There's a
And it kind of depends on like what they
design
want.
time. Yeah.
What's a
sort of
standard?
factor in.
Like what's an easy? I just want a little body paint. Just I want to play along.
$20-$30. You know,
all right.
something easy,
There you go.
painless. If they want something a little more complicated, I can bump it up toward 50. And I've done full bodies, and
That's gonna cost
I've
ya.
had bachelorette parties and bachelor parties come out there with groups, and I mean it's been nuts on.
Somebody comes out
every
tonight.
year.
Somebody comes out tonight and gets painted at Blarney Island, and they're enjoying Fantasy Fest, but they want to like take it out and show it off this weekend. How long do you think it will?
It's not really all that permanent. It's more sort of fun for the day, and you wash it away. If you want to be easy with it, you can get away with it for a couple of days. but
I did it.
suggest no rough sex on the hill. Stay out of the mosh pit.
All right.
You know, no hugging up
Where
on-
can I get the rough sex? Is there? I have missed a major portion of Blarney Island.
Alpine Valley, I hear gets pretty wild
not at
on
Blarney
occasion.
Island. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, I don't know
oddly,
about
I'm
that.
spending the weekend at Alpine Valley now.
Well, I mean, you know, I've seen festivals up there get pretty off the chain.
All right,
you know.
I am not doing festivals right.
But Blarney Island is definitely going to be a party. To
Show me
remember,
where
that's for
the
sure.
rough sex is when I get there
Well,
tonight. Okay.
if, you know, I don't know. We'll have to turn you over to somebody else for that.
All
one.
right,
I'm
the
gonna be
rough
busy.
sex. You're the body paint
He
guy.
said I'm busy.
I need to talk to the rough sex guy. All right, noted. Joe Carter tonight, Blarney Island for body painting. See Leah for the rough sex locations. I don't know. See, look,
That's it. We'll pass
look into that. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show. It is 9:26.
Late rain showers today with a high of 86, 77, rain possible tomorrow. Same goes for Sunday. None of the 3 days, though, this weekend are going to be a wash. So get out there and enjoy it. 76 in Crystal Lake, 76 in Zion.
Fantasy Fest at Blarney Island, so you can go out and enjoy that this
well,
weekend,
and there's also a cover on Fantasy or on the
Blarney
island.
Yeah.
Not a cover charge, but a cover. Like you are covered.
It's covered. Yeah.
This is the time
Never
on the show where Leah explains what a roof is.
It's a structure that goes above your head.
It sets on the walls and it keeps rain from falling on
Listen, there
your
were
head.
times where it would be a
People
wind.
didn't have roofs.
That too, where it would be a wind tunnel if it was kind of chilly out there. But now, like last weekend, I was worried because it was kind of a little bit nipply-er.
Little.
Just a little.
This would be the weekend you want that.
No, the tape covers that up, but and you guys close the garage door or whatever you would call that. What do you guys call that?
Garage door.
Okay.
See, she's a
But you
professional with ceilings and roofs, but if it's a side thing like a door or a wall.
But listen, you don't
she
pull a car
loses,
into it. Do you pull a car into it? Don't get distracted by the naked women outside of the window.
Okay, it's an overhead door.
The strangest
a garage
thing
door.
going on outside my studio, right? She's just gonna. Okay.
What is it?
She's
Explain
just
it to
hanging
us.
out topless,
Hey,
is
we're
that-
on the radio, so can you explain what you're seeing right now?
Not if I want to keep my job.
Okay.
Is he speechless often?
Let's go back to roof talk. Here's roof talk with Leah. Now,
Whatever,
my
either way.
understanding is some of them are pitched, but there are flat ones as well. Well, that's also what's going on.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not
there
going
you go.
on outside here. They're all pitched.
No flat ones.
Nothing flat out there.
This show is fun, but you learn something.
It's educational.
It
Well, we
is.
have a saying, making a difference.
We're making a difference.
Tom and Leah making it.
We got a couple. We're also quite untalented.
Quite untalented.
That was
and-
the orthopedic surgeon that said that.
And if you're an orthopedic surgeon, found us to be quite untalented, so that was nice.
And then
and if you're going to suck
Suck hard.
That's from
the White Sox.
Don't you love the people that listen to your show and feel the need to tell you that you suck?
Yeah.
And they can just change the channel if they
We don't
wanted.
have
I
any
just
of
don't
those.
understand
We
that.
don't have any of those.
Except the orthopedic surgeon.
We don't have any of those listeners. That ship has sailed. Anyway, so back to roof talk with
Okay.
Leah.
They shut the garage that comes out from the roof, and it was beautiful out there.
Go to Blarney Island and look at the roofing situation.
I actually
and the garage door that you can't park cars in.
Come for the
Thank you.
Come for the
You're welcome.
body painting. Stay for the fine structural integrity of the roof. Rob, I don't know why that's not on any of your Blarney Island swag.
That needs to be a new slogan.
Once
we
you
need
see our
another
roof-
slogan.
Yeah,
We don't
you
have
guys
no
have
slogans.
too many.
I've been to other bars, and I have to tell you, I think that I might get rained on. Not at Blarney Island.
Well, everyone thinks, oh, you're on an island. You're not going to be like, no, even if there is some kind of rainy weather or a little nipply or maybe even a little windy, you are going to be okay.
True
Everything's going to
story.
be okay.
Thank you, Leah, for pointing that out. You're the bomb.
Thanks.
Yeah.
.com.
Yeah.
Tell your
Thanks,
friends.
man.
All right.
I'm telling them all.
Good to know. Thank you. I was not going to go tonight. Now I am. It's 9:30 now.
It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock Happy Hour News. Do you play Scrabble?
Yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
I won't play against my son Jake
Because
anymore.
he's smarter than you.
Yes, but also he knows the two. He can lay a word down where his word counts as that, and then there's like 7 2-letter words that it's next to, and that's how he beats you with these stupid 2-letter words.
Well, maybe you can set up a game with him because they
No.
have added more words.
Oh, okay.
So more slang words, which I know you're really hip with the Gen Z
I'm
crowd.
down with
yeah.
it. I am down with it. When you think Tom Keefe, you think, wow, hip.
But
That guy.
listen, you have to
I haven't
wait.
changed my wardrobe since 1978.
You have to wait until January 1st of 2025 to be able to play
They're
these
not
words.
official.
They're not official yet.
All right.
Yeet.
Yeet. I know yeet's a word. I've
So-
heard yeet. That's when you're excited. You say yeet.
No, it's meaning to throw, but it can
Well, I
also
get
express
I thought
excitement.
maybe you just meant you were
It
related
said,
to
but
Kanye.
Can also express excitement.
Yeah.
Say I had to eat.
Okay.
Right.
What about back knee?
Back knee is when you get a pimple on the backside of your leg. That's a back knee.
No, just
Oh,
on
I thought
your
it was just
back.
pimples on your
It's
back.
not acne. It's back knee.
You're correct. It's
It's acne on your
It's,
back.
is it
acne.
acne on your back? It's
not
called
on the
back knee.
back of your knee. You knew that. What about bougie?
Bougie is overly fancy.
Mhm.
That's not a new term. I'm going to a wine dinner Saturday night. It's quite
Very bougie.
What about floof?
Floof is that is the clothes worn by someone who's
Nope, he doesn't know.
No, it's slang. It's slang for any furry animal.
Is a floof.
Is a floof.
See, Gen Z morons, they don't know the difference between a squirrel and a cat.
True.
They're just a
What is
floof.
that?
They're both furry.
That's a floof, man.
But in their defense, there was this black squirrel lingering out of my house.
That seems racist.
And I thought it was my black cat, and I ran after it trying to catch it. I thought my cat had gotten out of my house, and it was a black
boy.
Do
squirrel.
we have this on video by chance? Do you have like a
Hold
Ring
on.
doorbell
Hold on a
monitor or
second.
something? Because I really want to see the footage.
I don't even want the main story anymore. I want to hear about you chasing a squirrel thinking it's a cat.
Oh, me too.
When did,
oh God, yeah.
When did this? When exactly did this happen, and why haven't we heard about it?
It was a
until
couple
now?
months ago. And I don't know about you, but at my house, I don't have brown squirrels like Charlie that lives outside of Gurney Mills.
He's gray.
Well, whatever. He's kind of gray, kind of brownish. Whatever. Grab the picture. He has brown fur. Grab the picture of Charles. Charlie is our squirrel. I chew nuts and give him.
Well, that's another story. She was
Leah
worried.
chews nuts. That's
No,
the slogan.
you know when they baby bird, who was the actress? Alicia Silverstone would chew the food and spit it in her children's mouths like a bird.
Oh, yeah.
Alicia,
Saturday Night
she's
Live.
crazy.
Yeah.
Alicia Silverstone would do that. So Leah thought that squirrels were unable to eat whole nuts. So she was chewing. So she had sex with Charlie the squirrel.
After I chewed his nuts.
After
He
she
was
chased
like-
it down in the front yard thinking it was her cat.
Right. She was like, wow, thanks for the snack. Now let's have sex. No, Charlie the squirrel, who's gray, right? That's gray.
Yeah, that's
With
great.
some hints of brown.
Perhaps dark gray.
Well, squirrels are 4 different colors.
Okay.
They can be red, brown, gray, or black.
Okay.
Now-
I
now
didn't
you-
realize you
now-
were.
Wow,
Well,
you're,
it was just that Google thing again.
oh, but you're just as crazy as mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Thanks for that. Do you know anything about roofs?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
between squirrel lady and roof lady, I feel really smart today. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Welcome back to Roof and Squirrel Talk with Carolyn and Leah.
I never even got to talk about my black squirrels that live in my yard.
We now join our hosts, Carolyn and Leah, with Roof and Squirrel Talk.
Carolyn said that squirrels of the black feature are very rare. 1 in 10,000.
Yeah, 1 in 10,000.
She's not Googling this,
That's
by the way.
all I have at my house are black squirrels. And the one day I was sitting in my...
This is uncomfortable.
I was sitting in my kitchen and I'm looking outside and I'm like, oh, crap, Rodman got out again. I'm like...
Rodman is your black cat?
Yeah. Named after the one and only
Dennis Rodman.
Thank you. So
apparently her cat is a freak. Apparently her cat is a cross-dressing freak.
Don't be too proud of that.
Is your cat friends with Kim Jong-un as well? Is he?
That's the hearing cat. That's not the deaf cat. How does? Let's hear the deaf cat impression once.
I can't. I'm gonna get canceled.
Anyway,
my deaf cat meows like
McLovin.
It's deaf. Yeah, that's McLovin.
Yeah.
So
I have a deaf dog. I get it.
Is it white with blue eyes?
Welcome back to Roof. Welcome back to Roof, Squirrel, and Deaf Pet Talk with Carolyn and Leah.
Because animals that are white with blue eyes are missing something genetically, and it makes them deaf. It's not just cats. So anyway, back to my black cat.
Thank you, Fuhrer.
Screw the white cat.
All right.
So I thought it was my cat.
Screw the white cat.
I thought it was my cat.
All right.
And I put my food down, and I was like, crap. And I was like, because he's a runner. I'm like, I gotta go get this guy. And he ran, and then he ran right up the tree. And I was like, that's a squirrel.
Wow, my cat's very nimble and able to climb.
Trying out for American Ninja Warrior.
That's what I work with on a daily basis. And you work with the lady with all the squirrel knowledge. So
believe me, she's quick on the phone.
Man.
What does this mean?
But it's right off the top of her head with the squirrels. These two need to get laid. I'll tell you that right now.
Look,
So
I just discovered there's not a significant difference in the looks of a cat and a squirrel.
Well, in somebody's world, I think you and I would be able
from
to.
Afar, you guys.
From afar, 3 to 4 feet away, you can't tell the difference.
Chance.
Sometimes she'll tell you about the time she almost shot the Amazon delivery driver. So,
oh yeah, that happened.
My mom did that too.
I want to hear the story when she does shoot the Amazon driver.
Yeah.
You will. You'll be telling it on your radio station.
You'll be telling it on my radio.
What is that called? That's called the
dullard of the day.
The dullard of the day. Congratulations, Leah. You're the dullard of the day.
It's called synergy, I think. We'll work together on this.
All right.
All right, I'm sorry. I just stole the show.
We'll be back with more Roof, Squirrel, and
Blarney Island talk.
Oh, that too? Wow.
Yeah, they got a roof there.
Foo Fighters on WIIL Rock.
Black
I'll take things I just heard in the hallway for 100.
Yeah, what is that?
Quoting now. What's the point of the nipple ring if I can't show it off? So they're fighting the pasties out there. Our canvases are getting painted by Joe Carter. That's one of the things going on at Blarney
How
Island
many
this
do
weekend.
we have? Because we have 4 out there. Are we like
3 down, 3 down, 1 to go?
Oh,
and they're not real shy. I was walking by on my way to the bathroom, and
good for them.
Tom had to go to the bathroom 8 times.
So many
already.
times. I always take my phone and camera to the bathroom on the way and back, Rob.
Of course.
Yeah.
He
And
gets
then
lost easily.
And then I walk in here, and Leah's talking about getting drugged and vomiting on a boat. So
I wasn't vomiting. I felt like I was going to. It was really rough terrain. No, it was rough
Yes, it was rough
waters.
terrain out on the water.
Yeah, on the water.
The other day, I was taking a hike, and I got hit by a very
Good
big
thing you had
rogue
your-
wave. It
Good
was
thing you had
strange.
your 4-wheeler.
I was,
Whatever.
I
It
don't
was
know why we drowned. We took the 4-wheeler out in the lake, and I thought we were just going to have
I
a
didn't
wonderful
think the
day.
terrain was that rough.
Yeah, put your floaties on. Put your floaties on, son. Mom, these are rocks. Just shut up and put them in your pockets. You missed swimming day in gym class.
The water was rough. People were
Okay.
puking on the way home from Key West. And my cousin was like, "Do you want a mint?" Because I was feeling not well. And I was like, "Yeah." And so I took it. And she looks at me. She was like, "You'll be feeling better in about 30 minutes."
That was the time Leah got drugged by her
my
cousin. This is why your family tree is a shrub and stuff like this. Yeah.
She didn't take advantage of me. She just
didn't. Yeah. Anyway.
She could have.
She should. Oh, apparently she should have. Leah's upset by that.
Anyway.
That's our Blarney Island
The Key West of the Midwest.
experience.
Yeah.
That didn't happen at Blarney. That
No.
actually happened in Key West.
Key West. That was my Key West story. I
All
want to
right.
go back and actually
I don't
stay.
know why. It sounds like you nailed it the first time. There was puking on a 4-wheeler in the ocean when you got drugged. What more are you looking for exactly? What experience do you think will be a better story than that?
And with your roof and squirrel knowledge, I mean, you
gonna-
fit in with everybody.
You're going
down
to crush it. You're going to
Yeah.
crush it.
Do you guys, is it regular? I want to say that there were like roosters walking around
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Chickens.
Who the hell brought the roosters
Chickens
to the
have
Key
rights.
West?
Chickens have rights in Key
What are
West.
they,
You know
what
what
are
they
they
don't
for?
have?
Can you kill
Squirrels.
them and eat them? Or
You cannot. They're
No,
protected.
they're protected, and
They
they're
just
just
get to walk
they're
around.
just clucking
chickens.
around.
Chickens, obviously, roosters are just male chickens. There are chickens
Thank you,
and
Rob.
cats.
Coming
Well,
up-
Leah's
Coming
special.
up on Chicken Talk with
Listen,
Rob.
listen. Leah does not know the difference between a cat and a
It's true.
squirrel. So
Yeah,
I want to clarify that
so
roosters are
are
chickens.
male chickens,
Yeah.
Leah.
What? Do you
Yes.
eat them too?
Well,
And
yeah.
cats are allowed to roam everywhere.
Wait a minute.
So
We're
we
not
have-
allowed
they
to
ever- do
kill
they fight?
roosters?
Do they fight?
Sure. Yeah, we have random cockfights in the street, and sometimes they're chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just.
That was a sexual innuendo, Leah. He was
Perhaps.
talking about a penis.
What?
Yeah. All right.
Thank you for that.
So
I would
we're
never
gonna
say that. though.
we're gonna broadcast from Key West this winter because
Oh,
we
man.
won't be doing this job anymore.
What
It's
else?
9:46.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Light rain showers today, 86 for a high, 77 with rain possible tomorrow. Same goes for Sunday. It is 77 in McHenry, 77 in Zion.
So we talked to Carolyn and Hobie about the radio show. We talked to John about his DJing in a swimming pool. Looks like the most wonderful life ever. We got Joe Carter, world famous body painter. All this available at Blarney Island this weekend for Fantasy Fest at Key West of the Midwest. I'm not sure. Hobie, are you doing your show there? Or are you just hanging out at Blarney Island?
I've hosted on the actual Fantasy Fest in Key West probably 500 wacky things. So I
So you MC the whole thing?
Yeah, that thing there. And I say bad words, and
You're good.
people like them.
That's my gig. Anyway, I'm coming to Key West. I'm going to do your gig for a while. That's
You are more
you
than
me?
welcome.
You're me. How long have you been on the radio for?
32.
I've been doing mornings for 32 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been on the radio since '79. We don't want to talk about it. But the only person we haven't talked to is the magician, Rob.
Watch your
Well, why don't
wallet.
we ask Magic Frank to say a few words?
Listen,
He's super shy.
If my watch goes missing, you're paying for it.
Fair
okay.
enough. Fair
Your
enough.
watch went missing a
You
half
know how
hour
I'll
ago.
be able to pay for it.
Yeah.
Frank,
It's your wallet you got to watch with him.
Yeah.
Like, hope you check yours real quick. So now I know where he keeps it.
There it is. There it is. So we'll talk about what he's doing at Blarney Island this weekend in the Magic, and it's just how many years have you been coming to Blarney Island?
This is a third year now.
Third year. Yeah.
I got the memo late.
Oh, really? He gets a phone call from Rob. Hey, I'm picking you up. What? But he's here. So we'll talk about what you do at the island and how that goes. coming up. Where the hell is my wallet? Coming up next, okay? Magic Frank is here, and you'll see him tonight at Blarney Island. Key West of the Midwest, greatest boating bar in the world. What is the other one? A mile away from reality, and the bar that Boobs built. That is that is unofficial. That is unofficial. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
That's a good.
All right, we're going to talk to Magic Frank now. You can see him this weekend at Blarney Island as well for Fantasy Fest, the Key West of the Midwest. Let's put your mic in front of him and let him steal it.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm just plugging another show right now on the text line.
Keep at it. Keep at it. Sorry. Whoa, geez, you almost killed the man.
And the Cubs win the World Series.
Don't screw with magicians. So people come out, and I've seen you set up at you got your table, and people sit there. It's like a little bar. And then you do your things. Is there a thing you can show Leah right now? Because I've seen it. I don't know. I don't want to put you on the spot.
She's actually been there. Yeah.
I've been to his gig.
We can do something for her right
now. All right,
there.
what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So this is magic. Can we put the camera on you? Can you move the camera? This is
Okay, they have the camera there too. Okay, even better there.
This is because we're watching you and we're gonna figure this out.
Oh, good reality.
This is magic on the radio.
Okay, cool. Magic live on the radio. So Leah, you know how many cards are in a deck of cards, right?
Yep, 52.
Now with no jokers, if you had a favorite card, what would it be? Just name it fast.
Ace of Spades.
I asked for a reason. I want to see if I can read or mail before we start. Would you tap the deck 3 times, remembering the camera's on us? 3.
That was 2.
That was
Leah.
Good day. Welcome to there we go.
Watch the camera. Watch the camera. Watch the camera. He said tap it 3 times. 1, 2.
It's not your fault. I picked you.
My co-host can't count to 3. But I'll tell you this: when it comes to roofs or squirrels,
we have not moved. Turn over the top card.
She can't count to
and that's Frank's magic bar.
Oh, wow. Ace of Spades.
Well, let's say you didn't take it. Let's get a little
How
honor
did,
here.
how did he do that?
Oh, it's simple. I cheat.
Okay.
But here, I tell you what, take a fresh card, Leah. Pull one out. Grab one fast. Do you want to do the same trick? See, that ace of spades does have, you can look, they already know. That ace of spades does have a money. That's the look we were looking for.
He's just getting warmed up here.
Let's say you really didn't take it. Okay, we get a little sillier. Take any card you want. Go ahead. Any card. Don't show me, but show the neighbors. Show the camera if we can get it on there too.
Show your camera on your computer.
Okay, got it. Good. Slide it back in there.
That's what she said.
I'll tell the jokes. You hold the microphone. Now, to tell the truth, right? Truth on this show. I was after the favorite card. And we did miss. Now, I'll put it this way. I want your ace of spades. This was an accident. We're going to deal with it. We got to be careful. In case you're wondering, that's a yes. Do me a favor. Let me see your hand. Please.
She's scared.
The clean one.
Good luck with that. She's handling squirrels.
Put it on that flat. In fact, we can use the ball. Put your other hand right on top. John, you want to get in on this? Okay. Now, with your permission, we're going to take one more card. Sound good?
Everybody's
That was
holding
easy.
Leah's
We'll get
hands
the,
down.
Ace of Hearts. Now watch. I never wear one in Key West, but watch. If I rub that Ace of Hearts, it could start to look like the 4 you had to hold it.
Whoa.
There's the 4 that you were
That ace
holding.
kind of wanders over here. And by the way, what was that favorite card again? That's
Ace
why
of
we couldn't
spades.
find it. You've been holding it the whole
Right? So there's what he does tonight. There's what he
His
does.
mind is blown.
And that's a segment called
magic.
If you
That's a
thought the
segment
squirrel
called
blew her mind.
Magic on the Radio.
Yeah.
But right, how does he do that? Yeah. I don't know what's the problem.
He had the original Frank's Magic Bar in Chicago 21 years. He was part of an elite group called the Chicago Roundtable. They probably punched me for calling them elite. They could care less who was the best. They cared about seeing you laugh, taking them a memory. They cared about their audience. And when it came to magic, that was the Chicago way.
So see that tonight live at Blarney Island all weekend, and other stuff. We don't want to give anything else away.
Other stuff is great. Yeah, the later it gets, the better too. That's when I can rehearse. After midnight, I do the same trick 7 times. Like, that's a new one.
This is a trick I just did. Where's
Love
my
those guys.
watch? Who the hell stole my watch? This one's for Leah. Here's Psycho Stick on WIIL Rock. All right, it's supposed to be the big reveal of the body painting people. We'll get them in here coming up in just a couple of minutes, I guess.
They're almost done, right? I see.
They were 3 out of 4 when I walked by, and now
there are at least
they're still not in here.
Painted.
I meant, okay, so 6.
Oh, those are the ones with the
8.
rings. I could see because it's protruding. Okay, cool. I mean, all right. Hey, I'm here for it. What?
That's kind of the part of the nipple ring to protrude.
You just took over. Welcome back to the Carolyn and Leah show, talking roofs, black squirrels, animals we can't identify, and nipple rings. We now join our hosts already in progress. So, she's on her phone now. So anyway, it's out there, Joe Carter doing the painting. When I walked by, 6 of 8 were done. 3 of 4 people. We'll get the big reveal coming up in just a couple of minutes here. It is 9:59.
Light rain showers today, high around 86, 77 tomorrow with rain possible. Same goes for Sunday. It is 78 in Spring Grove and 78 in Lake Forest.
Leah's like, we're keeping some of this for the rewind. And I'm like, have at it. Whatever. If you can delve into the last 2 hours and make sense of it
I
for the
don't have
weekend
time for
rewind,
that.
you go right ahead. Otherwise, we'll just let it live in posterity and think of it as a good memory. Otherwise, on the show today, what you missed before 8 are the gay double standard.
You got to watch. If you haven't watched the Joe Rogan stand-up yet, that's new on Netflix.
I just saw it.
So it's so good.
I don't know why we're talking about that.
Because the gay double standard, that's where it came from.
So Joe Rogan ripped this off.
Yeah, so I ripped Joe Rogan off. That's
through his temporal mechanics, bending of time. Also, what was the word you made up?
Oh, accomplice.
Not an accomplice. Not accomplish something, but accomplished. That's when your criminal accomplice finishes a project.
Yes.
Leah invented a word today.
Wow. And he made sense of it.
Yeah. I speak Leah. I'm the only one.
That's frightening.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we also had a juvenile gator that we talked about.
It was Florida.
Also,
the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you, guys.
A car attack and flirting with the in-laws. Leah's foray into incest. Miss a show, miss a lot. It's the big booby reveal coming up next on Will Rock. All right, they're back. It's the big boob veal, which is boob and reveal at the same time, Leah.
The big boob reveal.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The boob veal.
The boob veal. Thank you, Rob. That's
You're welcome.
See,
I'm here for it.
She thought it was a dish, like veal.
Boob veal.
Yeah.
Made from the
I get
youngest.
very confused about things. You know this squirrel, cat.
So the ladies are here. How we all feeling, huh?
Great.
Yeah, it's good. We're on camera. Joe Carter does a good job. The mall is now open. We have large windows. We have bands of elderly people walking by. If anybody knows how to use a portable defibrillator, today would be the day to crack it out.
Yeah.
So,
They're going to have a heart attack.
you're supposed to walk the whole mall, but they're literally just walking down to the ice rink and walking back going, what, me? No, I'm not looking in there. So now that it's been done, do we have plans? Do you have a plan for your artwork today?
Probably just go pick up my check.
Just go pick up your check.
There it is.
I work at a bar, so
Are you going to walk in like this?
Yeah.
Congratulations on your raise. So there you go. That's right?
In more ways than one.
Long time
apparently.
coming.
Do you want to say what bar? Do you want to plug the bar?
Ron's place in Kenosha.
I love Ron's place.
Oh, so many teas.
Go for the burger and the iced tea. Stay for the indifferent service.
It was fun.
Do they teach a class there on how to be indifferent to the patrons? They're like, you're at Ron's place. You're lucky to get this burger in this Long Island. And then you think to yourself, they're right. I should be very polite here. It's great. I didn't know there was a basement there.
There is. It just recently reopened again.
My son had so I always wanted my son to accomplish something, set a goal and accomplish it. He got the Long Island iced tea card. I have one in my wallet, and he closed it out and got his Long Island iced tea shirt because he tried all the Long Island iced tea. And I'm like,
die?
I'm like, wow. Well, he didn't do it in one night, but he
had so many.
But he set a goal. For me, I was excited because it was the first time he ever set a goal. And it wasn't college. He's not a doctor, but he did drink all.
They don't expire either. So if you got old punch cards, they still
head on in there.
Yep.
The Long Island iced teas are great. There's a trick. They'll only let you have 2, right?
3.
I don't. Here's my thing. I don't remember. Because if you have three, but Jake figured out the trick is you have 3 at the main bar upstairs, and then you go downstairs to the other bar.
We communicate.
Well,
you're supposed to.
He's pulled it off. He's pulled it off. So it's a great place. The burger is great. The Teahurst is spectacular.
That one's
I want to go to
popular.
Ron's place now. Well, thank you for getting paid and head on into Ron's place.
Thank you.
So, all right, now what about you? What is your plan for today with your artwork?
I have to go to work.
Where do you
put
work?
a shirt on.
I actually work at Mission Barbecue as cater and deliver.
Oh, Mission Barbecue.
Is that here?
No,
31 and 50 in
Kenosha.
Kenosha.
Yep.
All right.
That's good stuff.
Yes, it is.
Any deliveries today?
I do have one.
I bet you're going to have 2 or 3 waiting now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just have that lady bring some barbecue out to my house. She'll be a while. I want it all set up. All right. Well, congratulations on whatever this is called. And you? You're a college student.
Yes, but I also do have to go to work and pick up my check.
Oh, boy.
It's payday.
Where do you work?
Also Mission Barbecue.
You 2 walk in as a team and they can't say a damn thing. All right. There is power in numbers, and with the 4 there, they're not going to say a damn thing. So there you go.
No, everybody will get out their phones ready to take.
There you go. You got a problem with that? No, you're okay. You're okay with it, right? Whatever you did. Are you happy? Have you ever done anything like this before?
No, I have not.
Is it not like when I have done it in the past, people are like, oh, I would never do that because XYZ. I'm like, listen, we all have our own insecurities, but this is the most like liberating and free, and it's beautiful. And I love that you guys all came in here and did it together.
Woman power, girl power.
It is. I'm telling you.
I'm with you.
Free. Oh, my boobs are too small. My boobs are too big. My boobs are too flat.
We don't have time to deal
As
with
we've
all
covered
yours.
earlier, once you've seen one pair of boobs, you
gotta
have to see them
all.
all.
Thank you for bringing all
Thank you
of
guys
them
for
in
being
here.
part of that, America.
America.
And step up to the mic. What is your plan for? How are you feeling right now?
I feel good.
Yeah, I feel
Right?
good.
Don't you feel good?
And what are your plans for today?
My plans are waiting for these 2 to be done, and we're all gonna go.
Oh, out and
Walk
party.
around and have fun.
They picked up their check. They're buying.
Hey, I get direct deposit. I was the smart one.
Actually, lose the shirts, and I don't think you'll have to buy. So there you go. Congratulations. And just go to Ron's place, get a 5x5 and a couple of teas, and see what these. Let's take these puppies out and see what we can get for them. Right?
There you go.
Thank you, Joe Carter. He'll be painting people tonight at Blarney Island. Look at the guys out here. Hey, you're a bunch of perverts. And then thanks to Rob and everybody for coming in. John Neal and Joe Carter and Magic Frank and of course Hobie and Carolyn for being here. Great show today. And Leah, well, I was just thanking the guests.
No, but I came in.
Thanks to Leah for being here.
Yeah.
Without her being here, how would we have talked about?
Thank you for not
squirrels and
chasing a
roads?
squirrel all morning and coming to work.
That's my co-host, Squirrel. Anyway. Tonight, 501 Club Party. We're going to be at Offsides. It's their 20th anniversary. They got a trip to Cabo. Then I'm rocking the chain at Blarney Island. Hop on the shuttle at the port of Blarney.
Weekend there.
Tomorrow, Full Throttle Rock and Ride kickstands up at noon at House of Harley Davidson. I'll be riding up about 10:30 from Jesse Oaks for our ride over to Freddy's for the after party. I have a fancy wine dinner tomorrow night. We got the weekend. I'll get there. I have a plan, Leah. I've done this before.
This is his third day. He knows what he's doing.
Okay. What about me? I was thanking the guests, and I'm doing events I'll be at, and then we'll talk about you, okay? Fancy wine dinner Saturday night. We got the weekend rewind tomorrow morning. We'll talk about all that Monday morning. And Leah will be out at the event of the weekend. This is the big setup you were getting. Zinnia and
Monarch
Festival.
And Bees too. Because it's in Zion and we're the ZBs.
Well, I think there's going to be bees there. Make sure you have your EpiPen.
I watched the mayor get stung by a bee last year. So.
And Leah has an EpiPen.
I'm ready to save you.
It's all day Saturday and Sunday afternoon.
I'll only be there Saturday to save people.
Leah will be there 2 to 4. If you're going to get stung, go then. She's got concert tickets. She'll be there. We'll see you then. Have a great weekend. All these events, 95willrock.com. Go on the road trips page under the Go tab. I'm going to go take a nap.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Fantasy Fest this weekend
for the real
Blarney
body
Island.
paint party.
And if you're one of these people that, Blarney Island, I've never been there. This is the weekend. This is the weekend.
If you go one time in your entire life.
This is the weekend.
This is the weekend.
Leave the kids at home.
Yes, no kids allowed tomorrow, by the way. Normally it's kids until dark, but no kids tomorrow.
Not this weekend. Blarney Island, the Key West of the Midwest, the greatest boating bar in the world, a mile away from reality. And the bar that, well, you know, ladies, boobs built. Thanks for being here. We'll get out of here. Talk to you Monday morning, or actually tomorrow for the weekend review, and then Monday morning, bright and early, 5 until 10. The delightful Jen Mar coming in next. Have a good weekend. Be nice to each other. 95 Will Rock, the rock station.
Cousins all here drinking.
A-holes.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.